Hello, greetings, Adrian. Once again, um, I got to thinking about when I just went over the research outline. I was like, here's how you put your headings, and here's how you'd format it in this style. And I kind of feel like um, I could maybe provide a little bit more detail for you. So I have done that, and I've added it here. I just want to show you where it's at under our inquiry research project. Again, by way of refresher, everything is kind of housed in our assignments tab. So go to assignments, and we are in weeks 8 through 11, technically week 10. So if we go into the inquiry research project page, I've added this MLA formatting, headings formatting, for inquiry, for our inquiry research project. And so here's what it looks like. I've got it pulled up. It's a Google Doc. And so you'll notice, probably recognize right off the top of the bat, the standard MLA formatting elements. This would be your name, all right, where I've just put awesome student, i.e. you, right? My name, name of the class, and of course the date. And I just picked 6 November 2020. So recall to put it in that format of the day, month, year. And then up in the upper right-hand corner, of course, as you know, you put your last name. In this case here, it was, student. And then you'll put 1, or it will put in 1 when you add the page number. And of course, centered here is your awesome original title, right, that you'll put there. Please note up here, Times New Roman, 12-point font throughout, okay? And then here's where we kind of start to get into the specifics, if you will, of using headings. So you had headings and subheadings more specifically. So you've got your title, and then introduction is in bold. Okay, and this is where you begin your introduction. I've copied and pasted in the stuff from the inquiry research outline. Just kind of remind us what goes here. So I put those in here. So obviously yours will take 2 pages or so, right? But for the sake of just kind of showing formatting, regardless of where you end on a page, and you're going to start the next section, right? So you're going from the introduction. The next section after introduction is research process. So when you finish here, you don't start on the next line for research process. Go to the top of the next page, right? Of course, obviously in this page it'd be 2. Yours should probably be 3. Research process in bold, left justified, right? And then you tab in. This is where you'll be again answering questions A through D, and I put A through D there for you. Research process. So your next section is research findings. And so now you'll notice there's a little bit of a difference, right? Research findings is in bold. It's in regular font. In other words, not italicized, nor is it underlined. Then you'll have the subheading, right? And this is where we talk about the how you're going to break up your research studies, right? The 2 or 3 or 4, 3 or 4, or whatever it is, research studies that you found, or main peer-reviewed sources that you're then going to look at specifically. So this one here is going to be, we're going to call it under wearing masks. And maybe you've got one particular one that you're going to use as your primary. And then you talk about these things here. And notice the italicized, non-bolded subheadings here, right? So then the next section would be practicing social distancing. We kind of talked about this in class, right? And then I think we said sanitization or sanitizing or something like that. And I just put using hand sanitizer more to kind of be parallel, where we've got wearing masks, practicing social distancing, and then using hand sanitizer. Okay. And then obviously those are the same things, but this is demonstrating how these look. So your primary level heading under this one here is research finding. And then this is where you'll break it down by the 3 or 4 that you have. And this is taken from the Purdue OWL MLA formatting is right here. So we're doing formatted unnumbered. So your level 1 heading is the bold flush left, right? And that's where we had introduction, research process, research findings, and I'll show you the rest of them. And then your level 2 heading would be italics flush left, which is demonstrated here. And then real quickly in the time left, future research, again, notice that it starts on its own top page, conclusion starts on its own page, final thoughts, and then of course your works cited. All right. That's posted there for you for your review. If you have any questions about that, do not hesitate to let me know. Stay awesome. Take care. Bye.